All right, let's talk about a really powerful idea that success isn't just some random thing that happens to people. It's actually governed by a set of unspoken laws. And today, we're going to break them all down. I mean, have you ever felt that? Like you're just spinning your wheels, putting in all this effort, but getting absolutely nowhere? Well, this quote hits hard because it suggests the problem isn't your talent. The problem is you're working against a hidden system, and you don't even know it.
So let's totally reframe how we think about this. Success isn't just about luck. It's not just about hustle either. It's a system with rules. And once you understand those rules, you can actually use them to your advantage. We're about to dive into the 10 powerful laws that are quietly controlling everything: your direction, your focus, and yeah, ultimately, your results.
Okay, to make this whole system super easy to grasp, we're going to organize these 10 laws into three core pillars. Just think of it like we're building a framework for success, starting from the inside out. And here they are. First up, mastering your mindset. That's your internal compass. Second, building your habits. That's the engine that makes things happen. And finally, leveraging your world, using external forces to speed things up. So let's jump right into pillar one. Right, so everything, and I mean everything, starts inside your own head. This first set of laws, it's all about setting your direction, conditioning your mind for the long journey ahead. This is the foundation for everything else we're going to talk about.
First up, we have the law of direction. You know those people who are just busy all day long, but they never actually seem to move forward? That's because effort without direction is just wasted energy. It's like running on a treadmill. But when you know exactly where you're going, every little decision, every ounce of energy, it all lines up. And that's when the work starts to feel like it really means something.
Okay, next up, the law of focus. Look, our brains are just not built for multitasking. Not really. Trying to do 10 things at once? It's a recipe for finishing none of them. Real, tangible progress. That only starts when you begin to ruthlessly cut out the distractions and commit to that one single clear target. And that brings us to the law of patience. Honestly, this might be the big one. This is what separates the people who make it from the ones who just burn out. Because you're not going to see results overnight. It's just not how it works. Patience is that force that lets you keep building, keep showing up, day after day, long after everyone else has already panicked and quit. It's what keeps you in the game long enough to actually win. And the last law for our mindset pillar is the law of responsibility. The source here puts it so well. Blaming the world keeps you weak, but taking responsibility, that makes you dangerous. The second you truly accept that it's all on you, the good, the bad, all of it, that's the moment you get your power back. Because if it's your fault, it means it's also within your power to fix it. All right, so our mindset is calibrated. We've got our inner compass pointing north. Now it's time to move on to pillar two, the laws of action. This is where we stop thinking and start doing. This is how we build the engine that creates real momentum and actual results. And this right here, this perfectly breaks down what that engine is all about. See, motivation is great. It's that spark that gets you all fired up on day one. But it's fleeting, right? It disappears. Discipline. Discipline is the engine that keeps you going on day 100 when it's cold and you don't feel like it. It's showing up when the excitement is gone. That is the real key. Which, of course, leads us right into the law of consistency. Think about it. One trip to the gym doesn't build a strong body. One day of eating healthy doesn't make you healthy. It's the small, almost boring things you do every single day that add up. They compound over time into this massive change. The key takeaway? What you do every day, that quietly decides who you're going to become. Okay, now for a tough one, the law of delayed gratification. We all face this choice every single day. Do you want comfort right now, or do you want progress tomorrow? Choosing that instant pleasure, it feels good for a second, but it keeps you stuck. But when you master the art of sacrificing a little comfort now for a much bigger reward later, that's when you really start to take control of your future. And the final law for this section is huge. It's the law of action. Listen, you can read all the books, watch all the videos, but at the end of the day, knowledge without action is totally worthless. The world doesn't reward the people who know stuff. It rewards the people who do stuff. So just remember this. Messy, imperfect action beats perfect planning every single time. We've covered mindset. We've covered action. Now for the final pillar, the laws of leverage. This is the really cool part. This is where we learn how to use forces outside of ourselves to multiply our efforts and just accelerate the whole journey. First up is the law of environment, and you cannot underestimate this one. The people you hang out with, the stuff you watch and read, the room you work in, all of it is either building you up or breaking you down. There's no middle ground. You have to be the architect of your environment, designing it so your goals become almost inevitable instead of a constant uphill battle. And this brings us to such a powerful idea. I mean, think about it. Money can be lost, jobs can disappear, but there is one thing, one asset that can never, ever be taken from you, and that's your skill. It truly is the only currency that will never, ever lose its value. And this is our final law, the law of skill. The goal here isn't just to be busy, it's to become indispensable. When you invest your time, your energy into developing skills that are both rare and valuable, you create your own leverage. You literally become impossible to replace. So, there you have it. We've walked through all 10 laws, that whole framework of mindset, action, and leverage.
But hold on, because there's one last absolutely critical step. Just knowing these laws, it's not enough.
And really, this is the most important part of all. Think of it this way. We've just handed you the map, but you're the one who has to actually take the journey. So the real question isn't, what did I learn? The real question is, what am I going to do with what I've learned? So let's end with this powerful thought. Right now, all of this is just information. It's just ideas. Real change, the kind that actually lasts, it only comes from one thing: execution. So go out and start. Thanks for watching.